This video was sponsored by Squarespace. Stand here. I really don't know how to start this. I don't have my normal... It's very echoey in here. Before I show you around, I'm gonna sit down. The ladies who sold us this house gave us this yesterday. We bought this house from three sisters who grew up here. It was like actually a really emotional experience. So I want to share with you a little bit before I give you the house tour. The main reason I'm showing this to you is because obviously I'm going to be moving, which means my studio is going to be moving. And I kind of wanted to share it with you. I think that this for me is like the biggest thing that I've ever accomplished in my life. I've always been a renter, and for most of my life, I didn't think it would ever be possible to buy a house. I am very aware, having been through this, I'm very aware of the current housing crisis that's happening in Germany. And I know how lucky I am to be in this position. We've had to make quite a few compromises in order to make this happen. It's not lost on me that I'm an incredibly lucky position. Those of you who know me personally know that this has been basically my only goal for my whole life. I've always wanted to own my own house because mostly I want to have a space that I can create art in. I want a space to represent my future that I can grow in, that I can grow my roots in, and I can do crazy art. That's really the goal. I want to be able to grow my garden and not think about what my landlord says. I've been stubbornly trying to be a self-employed artist for my entire adult life. And for the vast majority of it, throughout all of my 20s, it didn't pay off. And I never imagined, the first time I made enough beyond just base level survival was when I opened my studio in Berlin, or once I recovered from that. So probably 2019, 2020, and then the pandemic happened. And to be honest, when I moved here in 2022, due to my own financial mismanagement, basically I didn't set aside enough money for taxes, and due to the first time owning a proper business, also the pandemic, I basically left Berlin with nothing, which was devastating. My point is, I've been working towards this goal for so long, and yet I feel like I was getting nowhere for the vast majority of it. It took me so long. And then when I was building up my business, I remember the first time, I think I was 6 months in or something, the first time I made 1,000 euros in a month. And I was like, wow, okay, we can do this. And basically it's been growing ever since, and I've been just aggressively saving. My partner, he just works a very normal 9-to-5 job. We don't have any support. I mean, we have family around, but we don't have any financial support from family. We are just kind of trying to make it work. And once you see the house, you'll understand, because it's a bit of a fixer-upper. Basically, we've been aggressively squirreling away money for a down payment for the last few years, and living super frugally. I'm really good. If my 20s taught me anything, I'm really good at living frugally. We buy everything secondhand, very intense. I am very intense about making sure we don't waste food. I make everything from scratch. We could probably go out to eat maybe once or twice a month. We almost never go out to eat. Maybe that's a lot for some of you people, but the thing I probably spend the most of my money on is buying cute things for my home. I always felt constrained because I was renting, and I want to buy stuff for my home that's permanent, that I'm not having to. It feels kind of like throwing money down the drain when you're buying paint or buying paneling for the walls or things like that you can't take with you. Anyway, I want to give the context for the situation because I know there's a lot of fuzziness to people who make money on the internet, how much money people make, and I would say we're pretty average. We've gotten here through scrimping and through buying a cheap house. Now the house is cheap, but it is a gem, I'll have to say. It is a gem. It is exactly what we want. We've been looking for probably about a year, and it's been in process. I remember I found this house on Christmas Day. I found the listing on Christmas Day. So it's been in process for the last, 6 months now? We just got the keys yesterday, which is why I'm filming this. So yeah, I just wanted to share that with you. Like, I'm really not trying to contribute to this culture online of like, you know, look at me, this is all the nice stuff I have. I'm so successful. That's really not what I'm trying to do. I just wanted to share this huge milestone in my life. And also, you know, I'm going to be bringing you guys along for building the new studio. You know, you'll have noticed that I moved. And so might as well show you the house while it's empty. I'm just so excited. I'm so excited. I'm also terrified. Like, there's so many things about this house that I have yet to discover. Like yesterday, we found out that our toilets aren't working. So this is the dining room. It's lovely. This is the room that is probably my favorite. They had this exact shot on the listing for the house, and I was like, it's a good one. So here is the kitchen. I'll show you in a second. Here's the hallway, and then behind you right now is the living room. So let me just turn this around. Here's the living room. So that's the hallway, and we've got some beautiful, beautiful windows. We got a lot of light coming in, and we have a beautiful Kachelofen. So this is the same thing if you remember my green oven from where I'm currently living. This is basically the same thing. I do not hate the way this oven looks, but I am not particularly attached to the tiles, so we could potentially do something interesting here. The floor is beautiful. It's real wood. It's original. This house is from the 70s, by the way. I never told you that. It's going to become clear when we go upstairs. It's really beautiful, but it does need to be refinished. This is something that we need to do before we move in. There is some like crazy scratches. One of the other wonderful things about this house is there's a big, big balcony that wraps around. We are on like the ground floor, but this house is on a hill. We have a balcony on this side, and it wraps around to what is meant to be like the main bedroom, the primary bedroom, but I think we're gonna use that for an office. I mean, I'm just showing you a bunch of empty rooms. There's nothing really interesting about this room except that this is supposed to be the primary bedroom. It's actually going to be an office. I believe my partner and I are squabbling about that right now. We'll see who wins. This is like the hallway area. There's the main entrance. And I think that those are the nicest rooms in the house. Now we get to go see the rooms of horror. Okay, welcome, welcome. Check out our bathroom. This is the main bathroom. Got this crazy tile. I actually don't hate it. It's not gonna get changed anytime soon because we simply can't afford it. There's other things that we need to prioritize. And then the bathroom is separate. The bathroom is kind of grody. Tiniest bathroom. Why am I showing you the bathroom? What's cool is that we have these great built-ins here. So it's basically the entire like ground floor. Let's take a little break to talk about today's sponsor, Squarespace. If you've never heard about Squarespace before, they're an all-in-one website platform that artists and entrepreneurs use to stand out and succeed online. I've been using Squarespace pretty much ever since I started my online business because it has incredibly easy-to-use features, including their drag-and-drop website builder and integrated SEO tools. Whether you're just starting out or managing a thriving brand, Squarespace makes it easy to create a beautiful website to sell anything from physical products to memberships, digital products, and even services. You can also schedule appointments, create on-brand invoices, and send newsletters. And for the artists watching, I know you will love their cutting-edge design tools, where you can create a bespoke website that perfectly fits your brand or business. So head to squarespace.com right now for a free trial, and when you're ready to launch, go to squarespace.com/potterytothepeople for 10% off your very first website or domain. Now let's get back to the video. I'm gonna show you upstairs real quick before I show you the studio, which is in the basement. So we do have these really cool stairs. Welcome to the 70s. Beautiful floor, beautiful wallpaper. I know you guys want to see this wallpaper. Look at this Look at this view. Is this not the craziest thing you've ever seen? I kind of like this wallpaper in here, but it is pretty intense. Pretty intense, especially with this floor. Oh my god. Oh my god. And the bathroom is crazy. An exposed pipe situation. Fun. Big, beautiful room. The horror. The horror. The horror. Big room. That's the upstairs. There are these unfinished rooms too. We're not going to address these rooms right now. One of the things that we do need to do before we move in is renew all of the insulation in the roof. We luckily don't need to replace the roof, but the insulation is falling down in certain areas and it's just not efficient anymore. I don't want to move in before this is being taken down because it's not good to breathe in. This area is so weird because it's like doors city. Like I don't know what to do with all of these doors. I mean, if they were closed, they would look even crazier. Both of these rooms are just empty rooms. That's the situation. This room has always been planned to be an upstairs bathroom, like a proper upstairs bathroom with a tub and a, shower and stuff, but they just never did it. We've got insulation falling down. Same in this room. This is the spooky room. I feel like Ariel Bissett. This is the spooky room. We don't go in there. We don't talk about her. Okay, let's go down to the studio because my mics are dying and I don't have a charger for them. Quickly! Not gonna lie, it's kind of smelly down here, but I fear it's because of this room. So this is supposed to be the Waschküche, the washing room, where you put your washing machine. And this guy right here is clogged. So we are hoping that this isn't gonna cost us $1 million, but this is kind of another spooky room. We'll probably throw our washing machine down here and then not think about it. Also, this is going to be my water for the studio. So it's not going to be in the studio, but it's going to be close. This room is going to be like a general basement room, so I'll probably put my saws in here. They left a giant cooler behind. This is the scale of this cooler. So I don't know what we're gonna do. I think we need to get a professional I don't know if they can carry it up the stairs or what, but that needs to go. What do you think? It needs some work, but look at this light. I am so excited about this space. So it needs some serious work. I don't know if it was water damage or what it is, but we need to remove basically part of the wall here, re-insulate it. I don't know how much of it I'm going to take on myself and how much of it I'm going to hire a professional for. I am very, very excited about having a door to the outside. Can you imagine little lunch breaks on the terrace here? Maybe Peanut will come and visit me more often in the studio. It's gonna be good. This room needs a lot of work, but it's gonna be really good. I'm hoping I can put tile in. I don't know if I can afford it. I don't think I trust myself to lay tile by myself. I mean, let me know if that's a doable job. Yeah, I need to figure something out. So we need to do floors, we need to fix the wall, add insulation, possibly change out the heater, I'm not sure. Cover up this horrible pipe. And I guess then just paint. I don't know. I've never done such extensive renovations before. So this is the room that's actually musty, stanky. And this room, believe it or not, is going to be the kiln room. They used it as a guest room, which is why there's carpet and wallpaper and it's semi-finished. Actually, it's gotten a lot mustier in here since spring has sprung because we toured this place in winter. Actually, this is the last time I saw this place was in winter. So it's getting a little stanky in here. We really need to remove this disgusting carpet. I wonder how it's gonna be to remove this thing. I don't know how this works. It's I was told it's gas or something. I was also told it doesn't work, but I have no idea. It's certainly not legal. I don't know, but there's this outlet here and I was wondering, is it possible to connect that to my kilns, maybe? I don't know. Yeah, I don't really like it in here right now. It's got spooky vibes, but it's gonna be good. The lighting is amazing. Look at this. Gorgeous. I figured out how to open the door. I don't know if you can hear all of the birds, but like, sitting out here really makes me want to cry. This is what I wanted. This is what I wanted for so long, and I want this to be my forever home. I want to spend time here in the garden growing my veg. There's an apple tree right there, and there's a grapevine. I feel like so many emotions right now. Like, I'm so grateful, I'm so thankful, I'm so scared, I'm terrified. I hope that we can do this and not completely devastate ourselves and our lives and destroy our lives. Like, this feels like such a huge responsibility. I hope we have nice neighbors. I don't want to grow old here. I want to have my birds. I want to put a bunch of bird houses and bird baths and bird feeders out here, and I want to grow old here, and I want this to be a good house for us, and I hope that we can manage it. And part of me is also like a little sad because I do love where we live right now. It's a beautiful house, but this one is ours. So anyway, I'm feeling really fortunate. I'm really thankful for you guys who are helping me make my dreams come true. I'm really thankful to being in this position. I'm just feeling really grateful, and I want to take you guys along on this journey. Please let me know like how much of the studio renovations that you're interested in watching, because to be honest, I'm not sure that people are interested in that stuff. But I'm also really excited about building the studio, and it's going to be a process. So it might just be like what's happening in the studio at the time, and I'll be sharing that with you. I am planning next week to share my plans for like how I want to build out the studio. If you have any questions, write them down below in the comments, and I can hopefully cover those in that video. Thanks for watching. Bye, friends.